Hi, this is David Mills with the Story Collaborative. I want to share with you some great news about the marketing co-op that we think can help you to grow your school. We've been working with schools and we've discovered that lots of schools are facing some of the same challenges in connecting with parents to build and grow their enrollment. Let me share with you a couple things that are very specific and that you can overcome with resources from the marketing co-op. This is a search screen that anyone might find on their mobile phone or their laptop or their computer, and it's simply a search for a preschool. I put in preschool near me. You could have put in your own city or zip code. People do this all the time, and this is the page that comes back as they are searching. At the top here has got some ads. People don't trust those ads as much as other resources on the page, but they do click on them some. And then in the middle is really kind of the sweet spot, the place where most of the clicks are happening, and that's in the snack pack. You'll see here there's an ad, and then there are 3 other listings as well. This snack pack is a place where about 20 to 40% of all clicks that happen in any Google search are going to occur. This is where parents go from looking for a school to talking to a school and touring a school. Underneath that, there are other listings that come from organic search engine optimization on a website. But this snack pack is where you want to be. Now, this particular school, Fredericksburg Christian, was only marketing for pre-K up until a couple of months ago. So they started with literally no listing in this pack at all. And the marketing co-op resources moved them from 0 to 60, from no listing to being in the top 3 within a very short amount of time. And that's very significant. Let me pull back the curtain, though, and show you a little bit about how this works. What's happening whenever there's a Google search is Google is going with this algorithm, and it's hitting lots and lots of different listings that are across the internet. These are directories, and there's lots of them all over the place in the internet. These listings make it possible for Google to decide what is authoritative and what is not. So here's the list of some of the 40 or 50 different places that Google is going to reference to make sure that you are listed correctly. Here's one that you probably never heard of, Tupelo. How about Brown Book or Hot Frog? You probably never thought you should have a listing there, but the fact is you have to have a listing on all of these places, and they have to all be correct in order for Google to pull you up into that snack pack. And in trying to work on this over the years, we discovered that it took a ton of staff time, a ton of labor to go create a profile, to fill it out, to confirm the email, to manage the password, and then every time we change anything on the school listing, we have to go back and do it all over again. So what we did in the marketing co-op to resolve this problem and to help schools get into that snack pack is we developed the system that allows you to do all of that with one listing. So you can edit all of your listings from one place, and then you'll see that they will sync up once you have made that change. That is very significant for your ability to get into and stay in this snack pack, because other schools want to be there too. And the only way to manage that really is with this directories approach that we're using here in this system. The second thing I want you to notice that's really important are those stars. Right underneath that listing are those 5 stars. Those represent, of course, reviews. You would see the same thing on Facebook, and people trust those stars to tell them something important. If there was only 2 or 3 stars there, people would question if they should even call that school. And as a result, Google uses those stars as one of the ways it decides who to push up into the snack pack. Of course, the stars also represent something else, and that is the trust that people have in you and the reviews that they leave. So having those reviews and keeping them positive is really important. Part of that process is simply managing and making sure that the reviews that you get are positive reviews. And so in the marketing co-op system, we built in a review manager that allows you to send out requests to people, give them a choice of where they might want to be having a review, and then allows you to see if they respond to you and what response they gave. More importantly, it also alerts you if there is an issue in which someone has placed a negative review. It allows you to contact them promptly, see if there's something you can do to resolve the challenge. But you know, the bigger issue is you're going to get some negatives here, nothing you can do about it. You've got to keep piling on the positives, so that for every 1 negative, you've got 20 or 30 positives. And so we want those to continue to build up over time, and that really should be done through a management system that allows you to see your average rating, number of reviews, number of invites you've sent, and your customer experience score. And so this is a very significant part of the marketing co-op system that allows you to manage and control those reviews. So here's something else that's happening. You'll notice that the listings that are beneath this one are also very important. Here's the same school that is in the top, the one page. They're not only in this snack pack, they're also here, another place on the home page, or the first page of Google listings. That only happens because of content on a website and content in social. In most cases, that is living on the website of the school. Here's an example of one. Here's another one. And this kind of content is what allows Google to place you not only in the snack pack, but in other places on the website. Some of that is being managed through a keyword management system that is also built in to the marketing co-op to allow you to see how things are going with your keyword rankings. And you can see all the green. It means that these things are all moving up. You can see that in this case, they've got 25 rising keywords. And that's a great signal that this content is helping them to move up in the rankings. The real question is, how do you get all this content? The content could include articles. It could include downloadables. It could include videos. How about graphics, infographics? So where does the average school get all that stuff? That's one of the challenges that we see many schools facing. So what we did is that we built into the marketing co-op the ability, number one, for you to post to Google directly from our system. Posting to your Google listing actually helps increase the rankings overall, and that's very significant. But we also created a way for you to get content directly from the co-op. This is the sample library of content that's available to you in the marketing co-op, and I'll show you what's in here. There are videos that have been designed to impact and touch parents. These can be branded for your school, so your logo is on them. There's also social graphics like this infographic that really help educate parents, because the bigger issue is that they don't start searching the day before they pick a school. They start searching really early in their parenting life. In fact, they start pretty heavily during pregnancy. And so there's this long journey of parent education and exploration that needs to be fed by good quality content, and we think that content should come from you. So graphics like this help with that. Downloads. Now this is one designed for parents who have not planned ahead. It's the last minute guide to picking the right preschool. This is a great tool for schools that have openings right now in their preschools. This is branded for you, and it's downloadable. You can download a sample from our library to look at. In addition to that, there's article content. This is an article with graphics included that focuses on really how do you get your kids ready for kindergarten and what's going to be expected of them. Is kindergarten really the new first grade? And how does preschool and the right kindergarten get them ready for their school career? So this is an article you could use and place into your website as well. You can download these. There's another one here on preschool brain development. But all of this kind of content is available to you as a member of the marketing co-op, so that you are able to really reach parents through their entire journey, and you're also able to show up in the right spot on the Google search page. All of that we think is super important for helping you grow your school. So the link will be in the post for you to view this, but there's a couple different programs here. The School Growth Plan has this management system with search rankings. It also has the ability to work on all of those listings that I showed you, as also work on your review management, building up those stars so that they stay consistent. It includes two other really important things, and that is it has a local area lockout. That means that because we're providing this special content, the resource to you, we don't want to provide it to every school that's also marketing in the same area. So we want to provide it only to specific schools. Once an area is locked down, we will not allow another school to be a member inside that circle. So it's important that you apply as soon as possible for the marketing co-op to lock down that area. The School Growth Plus plan, one thing I forgot, the School Growth Plan, both these plans actually include something else super important, and that's a marketing coach. And we've discovered that really a lot of school marketing directors and leaders they're doing the best they can, but they don't know what they don't know. And it's so helpful to have someone from the outside give them feedback, help them make choices, make smart choices. And we hear stories from schools that make not so smart choices when it comes to how they spend their marketing dollars. So having a coach is so important and so valuable. We view both of these plans as something else. They really are you becoming a part of a community. And that is connecting to other people, including our team here at Story Collaborative, that care deeply about your mission. You can learn from other school directors and help yourself to grow even more effectively. When you go to the School Growth Plus plan, we also add something else. We add more content, and we also add an entire marketing management system that has email, calls to action, landing pages, forms, analytics, all kinds of automations that make your life easier. So these two plans are really ways for you to grow your school, to get smart about the way you're buying resources and getting actually access to things that ordinarily would cost 2 or 3, 4 times as much. And we're doing that because we care about what you're doing, but also because we can spread these resources across a number of schools and bring the cost down. So we encourage you to sign up. Applying is really simple, and as soon as you apply, the first one who applies in your area, that will lock out that area while we make sure that no one else has reserved it. For a limited time, though, we're going to waive the application fee, and that will allow you to do this without paying any money up front and getting this started.